So you're all very excited today.
Way to kill the buzz.
You're gonna be able to tell which order these are shot.
Wow, you just...
That's gonna be the
Screw
first thing
you.
in the
Yeah.
next video is Joe going, and then cutting to the...
Questionable. Yeah.
Welcome, everybody, to another episode
That's
of
perfect,
Questionables.
Plum
What are you saying? Another episode of Questionables. Today on the show, we have Phil from Silver Blunderbuss, and we also have...
Thomas from Phil's friend. I'm Phil's friend.
Joel from Blue Hat Films.
What's your name, miss?
Chelsea
Great.
From
Today,
from Phil's life and my
you're making me
life.
sound creepy.
You are creepy.
You are, though.
Okay, next question.
Okay.
I mean, only question. Question
Yeah,
today. Today's questionable. It's not a question, it's a questionable. I've got to draw a line. Do you think someone in history has lived a life made entirely of cliches? What would that life look like?
No.
No? Well,
Done. Okay, we're
Got
done.
it,
That's a
everybody.
wrap.
that's all we needed for you.
I was gonna
Perfect.
say probably yes, because someone had to make all those cliches to begin with.
But did one person live...
They all originate from that one guy.
Well,
Yeah, his name
how
was
can
Mr.
you...
Cliche.
I mean, is...
Edward Cliche?
there are so many days in a life. How could you... there's some days where you just do nothing. Is that a cliche?
Sort of, if you're a
So then
fat
everything is
white
a
guy.
cliche. So then everybody sort of lives
I'm sorry.
cliches.
Wow.
Hey,
Well-
that could be part of your audience.
What?
Fat white guys.
doing nothing,
That's-
watching YouTube videos.
That's
totally
like
fine.
90%.
Wasting their life.
Yeah, that's why.
Let's
Not
generalize.
careful.
It's no problem there.
We don't have to be careful.
I mean, statistically, it's impossible.
I know who's going to be watching this.
All right. Are you doing
Hi,
a shout out?
future
I'm
Thomas.
slower.
Future
Yeah.
Thomas.
I probably won't even watch
You
this.
look great
Really?
today.
Aren't you gonna
I don't
talk
care what
to me?
anybody says. I don't know what to say about this question because I think I've answered it adequately already.
No. What?
Wait, what was the question again?
The
Can you
question.
repeat?
Mr. Cliche.
Mr. Cliche.
Do you think
is
it's
living a life of
statistically
cliches?
possible that someone's life is entirely made up of cliches? And what would that look
I think
like?
we should focus on the what would it look like,
Okay.
and it would look cool.
We got to start from the beginning here, okay? The beginning is birth.
The
A
beginning
cliche-
of birth.
A cliched birth,
conception.
I
Okay,
guess,
okay.
is it works out, okay?
That's the
baby,
cliched
no, hold
birth?
On. No, shut up. Okay, I guess statistically most births didn't end well. Baby gets lifted up, slapped on its ass, cliche.
Isn't that just a thing? Isn't that a medical
That's
thing?
also a cliche.
That's a.
Did you get slapped on your ass?
Did
That
you?
doesn't happen to everyone. You also don't hang babies by their ankles anymore.
Did you
You
ever?
mean just recreationally?
Like, hey, it's a baby. You just shake him in front of the parents.
My
Hey,
baby
look,
just
there
took
he
a
is.
bath,
Shake
gotta
off
hang it
the
up
sludge.
close.
No.
The birth
my
sludge.
God.
The sludge.
What are we talking
That's an
about?
expression all the hip new kids are saying.
How
Bro,
can you-
shake off the sludge, come hang out at my place today.
I don't understand how being
90s
born is
commercial.
cliche.
Yeah.
No,
Is
I
the
said
sun-
successfully.
Being born, well, if you're born, then it is a success. If you're born unsuccessfully, isn't that like you
Good
just
job, you
die?
did it.
No.
Okay, I don't quite get what a life of
What a
cliches
cliche-
would look
Okay.
like. Like
Mhm.
what?
That's the question.
I know,
It-
like I can't even
Okay.
answer.
Okay,
the
so
question.
baby gets born.
Yeah.
Doctor says he has your eyes. Okay,
What?
cliche. Baby turns into young kid. Young kid
Turns into.
Doesn't
Doesn't get older.
It's not a Pokemon.
Just
It doesn't
poof.
evolve.
That's
Yeah.
what I was just thinking. It's a Pokemon.
Bum, 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 bum. Bum,
Imagine if
bum. We're gonna get so sued.
Don't
for
press
that.
the B button.
No, yeah. If you hold B, the baby doesn't turn into a toddler.
I'm holding
What?
B right
Baby
now to
is
prevent
evolving.
transitioning into adulthood. So
On its
We're all
birthday, it just goes.
holding
"Da, da, da."
everybody in their hearts is holding the B button.
My grandmother on her deathbed.
Yeah. Hold
She
B.
was holding that B button.
I'm not ready. You're not
Didn't
taking
work
me
out.
out.
Oh my god.
She transitions into death.
She evolves into death.
Here's your coffee.
Okay, wait.
Otherwise known as your
I
new
don't-
home
What?
for eternity.
What is the difference between a cliche and a trope?
That's
So you
another
mean, like,
question for
basically living
another.
your life like a movie?
Yeah. Like, what would... Okay,
But there
I
are
guess...
people that
A
do that.
bad movie.
But what if
But there
someone's
are people
entire
that do
life,
that.
from birth until demise,
Well, it's
was
probably because
just...
they're making it that way.
Yeah.
You can't make... You
No,
can't
you
make
can't.
You can't make the doctor say, yes, you have your mother's
Yeah,
eyes.
but as soon as you hit a certain age, you can pretty much control.
Yeah, you can control
how
your
you want things
surroundings
to
and
go.
how you want people to
No.
react and the way you interact
For
with
example,
people.
if you're like, if you get, if there's a breakup or something,
Okay.
and the person breaks up with you, and they're like, I'm gonna listen to sad music while it's like by the lake, you're making that a cliche. So,
Yeah.
by myself. And that's a cliche.
What if someone
Mhm.
breaks up with you in a cliched way? Right?
Then you
Yeah,
can
you can just-
respond
What if you
in
get
kind.
fired in a cliched way?
Just flip it back.
How do you get fired in an uncliched way?
You're
Is it
fired.
just-
No, I quit.
Yeah,
That's
there
cliche.
you go.
That was in
cliche.
the office.
That's what I mean.
There is an answer to this question.
What's an uncliched way of being fired?
Someone... You get shot.
That's kind of cliche.
Yeah,
That's like a
If a
pun
boss
almost.
shoots you, it's like, today's your last day.
That's
in the office.
literally like he shoots you, you're fired, and that's a pun.
Whoa, why is he...
That's a
what
cliche
voice is
from
your-
Arnold
First of all,
Schwarzenegger.
you don't work at a place where your
You
boss...
can employ
I need
yourself.
this on my desk.
How do you know?
Half an hour.
I would love to work in a place like that, and that's exactly what
Get in the
interns
chopper.
for Arnold Schwarzenegger, when he was governor, they lived that job.
Deadlines.
Yeah.
Was his maid an intern?
My boss is riding my ass, so I have to ride yours.
He was governor of California, and there are people who worked for him, so they lived that situation of like, get the car around quickly. I've got to get to the Starbucks.
They must have known it was a bad idea
What?
to work for Arnold Schwarzenegger.
No, it's working
What a
for a
great
politician.
idea.
It's career advancement.
You're saying
I don't
cliches don't exist, and then you're giving me the weirdest non-cliche
I'm not saying
situations.
cliches don't exist. I'm saying they are everywhere. I'm saying the exact opposite.
So, can someone's life be entirely made of cliches?
Yes.
Yes, I think if they manipulate the situation, they can't just live their life normally and then cliches happen around them. They would have to manipulate the
All of
situation
that
and
is
put
also
themselves
a
yeah, but
possibility.
they can do...
Yeah,
they
so
can
then
only
it's a
control...
cliche. Yeah, well, but from birth up until a certain point, it
Yeah,
have
but
to
as
be
soon
other
as you like,
people.
as soon as you like are a teenager, that's when a lot of like people start to live out cliches.
Yeah.
It's like almost wish fulfillment
definitely know
fantasy.
people
You
who
think
do
you're
that.
being
Yeah.
original, but
What's
you're
a
not. You're a
teenager cliche?
teenager.
What's a teenager cliche? Give me a serious...
You don't understand me.
Okay, so Thomas,
Yeah.
Thomas, I want you to pick this out, okay? What's the most cliched way you could advance through high school? Like,
there
from
are
the beginning
tons
to
of
the
different
end.
ones though.
Okay.
It depends on what genre you're going for. Sports movie cliches where you're like, oh man, I tried to make the team, but I was too scrawny, and then through my spirit and goodwill, they decided they liked me, and I got on the team, and even though I was rough at first through training and perseverance, I won us the game in the last second with the help of a dog, or something. Or it could be like, oh, I'm the nerdy, dogged, nice guy who is in love with a girl, but I can't spit it out, so I don't know what to do, oh no.
I was original in high
Were
school
you?
because even those emo kids were like, no one understands me. I'm gonna listen to this music that's specifically catered to me. But I was like, you know what? I don't even like music, and I'm not. I don't have any musical preference, and no one else in my school had no musical.
So you're just a
preference,
jerk.
So, original.
Yeah, so that's basically it.
Yeah, so the question that didn't really go anywhere.
I've never seen myself drink out of a glass before.
All right, everyone. That's pretty much it. That's the end of that. I hope you liked
Bye,
it.
everybody.
Bye, everyone. See you later.
That was great.
Watch
We did an
us.
amazing job there, guys. Are there any chips left?
Bye. Bye.
There's like the last person can do the.
I am. Can I be the last person?
I hope you're satisfied with the answer. The real
Nibbles.
answer.
Sometimes it's not about the answers or the question, but the journey in getting from one to the other.
That's the discussion.
And if you have an answer, write it in the comments below.
Bye, everybody.